Hey guys, this is Cory with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to check out our newest arrival. This is the 2023 Forest River Grand Surveyor model 267RBSS. This particular trailer is going to come in at 6,164 pounds, as we see it here equipped today with the specific options on this trailer. This can vary a little bit in weight depending on things like second air conditioners and Arctic packages and things of that sort that, you know, add a little bit of weight to it. And this one is going to come in at 30 feet 7 inches in overall length from hitch to rear bumper. Now this is one of my personal favorite rear bathroom floor plans in the 30-foot category, and it's going to feature a standard tire pressure monitoring system, completely carpetless slide out, 2 air conditioners, and they both have their individual thermostats, which is hard to find in this price point. You also have a standard outside kitchen, 60 by 80 true queen bed, great kitchen space, and tons of other awesome features, plus a great, you know, well-built trailer with Asdale sidewalls and a forced air heated and enclosed underbelly. So without further ado, let's go ahead and we will jump on to the inside and start with the living area. Okay guys, so we're on the inside of this Surveyor 267RBSS. And as you can see here, you've got a nice open and expansive living area. I'm standing actually in the doorway to the bathroom currently, just for frame of reference. But one of the things that I really like that Surveyor does is they do a completely carpetless slide out with the matching linoleum. And that is not the least expensive way to do a carpetless slide out, but it, in my opinion, looks the best because you can, you know, it matches the rest of the trailer. It's not the vinyl flooring that they use like in the pontoon boats or anything like that, which is, you know, again, this is the way I prefer it. So we're looking at an optional seating arrangement here today. We have optioned in the theater seats instead of the standard trifold sleeper sofa. Now the advantages with the theater seat is you know, the paying customers that buy this, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, whoever, are going to have a nice, more comfortable seat directly across from the TV, which I'll show you here in just a moment. Now, the disadvantages, you do lose a little bit of guest sleeping capacity since the standard is a trifold sleeper sofa, but that dinette over there still will convert into a bed for a guest or two. Now, you have great window coverage in that slide out. All the windows in here are going to open with the exception of the front windshield and that panoramic window right there up behind the dinette. And one of the other things that I really like that Surveyor does, instead of like a disco blue or anything, they just do a simple white accent light above the slide out just to give it that, you know, neat little effect. Now, the only criticism I have with the way that they do that is I wish that was on its own separate switch so you could just have that on. Now, the one kind of nice thing that Surveyor does with their lighting is all of these are individual clickable lights. So you can always just click all those off and leave the accent light there on. But I would just rather see it as, you know, on its own circuit, on its own switch. In your Grand Surveyor, this is one of the things that separates this from a Legend. All of your shades are going to be a roller shade. So you get a little upgraded fixture there. I really like that dinette light as well. Surveyors are also a lot taller than your average trailer. They're going to have an 82.5-inch flat ceiling on the inside. Now, it's still curved on the outside for water runoff and that kind of stuff, but it's a lot taller on the inside. Means me as being, you know, just under 6'2" or just at 6'2", depending on what shoes and boots I'm wearing, I can stand in the slide out without having to really duck, and that's kind of a hard thing to find in travel trailers. Now, if we take a seat at the theater seat, you can see that you have a very nice view to the TV. It's kind of organically puts you right looking at the TV with the way that these are leaned back slightly. TVs are an option on the Surveyors, but we do like to bring those in just because at this price point in a bumper pull, people kind of expect a TV. Now, underneath that, you have your Furrion soundbar. Now, in my family's personal trailer, which is a big Salem Hemisphere fifth wheel, we have this same soundbar, and I absolutely love it. It sounds great. Down below that, you are going to have your 5200 BTU electric space heater fireplace, which is a very nice touch. It's really going to help heat this main living area and supplement your propane heat. Now, speaking of propane heat, you don't have any heat ducts in the floor in a Surveyor anywhere. So you can see one of your cabinet ducted heating vents right there. Pardon me. And that's nice for a couple of reasons. If you have grandkids or small kids, you don't have to worry about them, spilling and making a mess and getting all those Cheerios and crayons and stuff down in the heat ducts. The other nice thing is if, just general dirt, it's a lot easier to clean the trailer with the cabinet ducted heating. Surveyor does use a ducted 15K AC standard. That's by Furrion. And those are just great air conditioners. We don't ever have any problems with them. Not to say that they're 100% perfect all the time, but they seem to be one of the better air AC systems out there. One of the other things I really do like that they do as well is you do get the extra little roof vent right here. You could always add a max air if you did want to do that. Now, right inside the entry door, you are going to have, of course, a window out here to look outside. You're also going to have your solar charge controller for the 80-watt standard solar package. I'm told that might be upgraded soon to a larger solar package, but we'll just have to wait and see exactly what they do. And then you've got your awning, your slide out, your Wi-Fi booster switch, and some lighting controls right here. Nice, easy to get to, and they're not so far close to the floor that the littles are going to get to that. So, all right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the living area. Let's go ahead and open up all this storage and take a look at all that awesome storage that this 30-foot bumper pull has to offer. And I tell you, this has a great kitchen space for the size of trailer that we're in. So starting off right inside the entry door, you are going to have this awesome pantry space. Now that is a motion sensor light, as you can see there, so it kicks on automatically. You've got a couple of coat hooks, which is always nice. And I love the fact that these shelves are deep, but they're not too deep. You still got a space to hang a broom or a Swiffer or something in there, which is very, very nice. And it's an underrated feature, I guess, is where I was going with that. Right here, you've got a little bit of storage for some DVDs, books, board games, things like that. So any storage is better than no storage. Above your theater seats, this is something that keeps disappearing from a lot of RVs, is you do have a great little storage nook up here as well. All this is going to be pocket screwed cabinetry, so if you feel back in here, you can feel where the screw hole was drilled and it's glued together instead of stapled. So that is a really nice cabinet. It's going to hold up a lot longer than, say, a stapled cabinetry. Now, this does have a sticker wrap, but it still is screwed and glued cabinetry. So you've got great storage up there. Underneath your dinette, you have their easy access dinette storage. So nice big trunks here, which is, again, very nice to have. I wish you could leave that bottom section there on there instead of having to, take apart the whole thing just to lift that up, but it is what it is, I guess. Now over here, you are going to have your 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt DC compressor fridge. This is a Furrion version. This little box right here in the door there, that is going to be your tire pressure monitor system monitor that comes with this. And that was on. I'm going to turn that off. There's no sense in having the refrigerator on. And then here is your freezer. Now, the nice thing about this is fully travel safe. These new 12 volt refrigerators, they don't use any propane. So you're not having to use that. If you're boondocking, the solar panel will really help with that, plus the battery. The other nice thing is they only use about 3 amps of power, which is nothing. Now, next to that, you're going to have your microwave and hood range combo there. You've got your cutting board that comes with the trailer. And then this little cup here, that's for utensils. And then those little slots there, those are going to be for for your knives. So your cutlery. A lot of people think that's just a vent. It's not. It's actual function. Not just, you know, something that they didn't want you to use. You've got a 3-burner cooktop with a glass cover there. Oven down below in case you want to do some baking. One of the neat things too is these will turn red when they're on. Just a little safety feature. All pressed membrane thermofoil style countertops. You've got 2 sets of outlets right over here. Nice countertop space. This is bigger than some of the other versions of this floor plan we have. 3 full extension plywood box, ball bearing drawer guided drawers, central vac right here, and it does come with the hoses for this year. You got your little bottle opener there, plus great storage here. I wish that shelf was out of there so you could put a trash can in there. Small little countertop extension, nice high-rise spring-loaded faucet, single basin stainless steel farm sink. And let's see if we have 3 power outlets. That is really nice. So many times they don't put good outlets in these travel trailers is what I've noticed. You've also got great storage up here. This side's a little deeper. It does go all the way into the corner. This side is a little shallower, but it's still great storage nonetheless. I also really like that they do the little glass accents there just to kind of break up the wood look that, you know, that looks great, in my opinion. Let me know what you think of this interior down in the comment section down below. I would be very curious to see what people think of this. But that's going to wrap it up for the kitchen space. Let's go ahead now and we will jump back to the rear bathroom, since that is kind of the focal point of this trailer. So as we step back to the back of the trailer, you've got your nice big barn door style pocket door here that will close off the bathroom from the rest of the trailer. As we come in and turn to the right, you have got a 30 by 36 inch shower with the slow close shower door. Nice big corner shelves there. Plenty of headroom. You also are going to have the skylight up top. Now the nice thing is I'm 6'2"-ish and I can easily stand in there without having to have my head in the bubble. Now, back here behind the shower, and this goes all the way back there, you have got some great linen storage. That's not it. I absolutely hate where they put that toilet paper holder right behind that porcelain foot flush lever toilet. Plenty of leg room here, which is something that I really like. Now, over here, you've, of course, got a window. You have great storage space in this bathroom. Goes all the way underneath the sink. Pressed membrane countertops. They're doing a little backsplash there. Now, this is not a super small sink. It's just a big countertop. It's very easily to get adult-sized hands in here. You've got your toothbrush holders, medicine cabinet there, towel hooks or robe hooks. Light switch here. You've got your Arctic package, which is 12-volt heat pads on all the holding tanks, GFI protected outlet. And you've got your tank monitoring panel as well as your water pump and water heater on both gas and electric switches right there. And then, last but certainly not least, you do have a vent fan in here. Now, you could easily upgrade this to a larger max air vent fan if you wanted to. They used to have that as an option. It's gone away, unfortunately, but that's something you can easily do aftermarket. So, we've seen the bathroom, we've seen the living room, we've seen the kitchen. Last thing before we close up this slide out is going to be the bedroom. And I tell you, Surveyor does one of the best master bedrooms in any travel trailer. And I'm willing to, die on that soapbox. They do just an awesome job. So I think you're going to like this, but let's go take a look. So stepping up into the bedroom. First things first, you've got your thermostat there for your main AC. 60 by 80 true queen bed. You've got the nice window coverage in here, plus the front windshield. Both windows on both sides of the bed do open. You've got great overhead storage that'll go all the way across. Great hanging storage, and this is a lot taller than some of the other ones in this class. Plus, you've got 2 full extension plywood box, ball bearing drawer guided drawers on both sides of the bed. household and USB outlets on both sides of the bed down there. You've got a trunk storage, and as you can see, a 39-inch TV box will easily fit in there, just to give you a sense of scope and scale. And then back in here, so as you can see back there, you've got a couple of little shelves. Now there's cup holders in that bottom one, and if you lift those out, you can, you'll look in there and you'll see a power outlet on both sides of the bed, which is great for CPAP. Excuse me, apparently I've got the yawns today. But you'll see that you have got outlets back in there. If you get in one of these in person, it's kind of hard to do while holding a camera. But again, for CPAP machines. And of course, you've got a couple little click lights that I forgot to turn on, but you still have reading lights right there. We optioned this one with the second 15,000 BTU air conditioner. So this is just a direct dump AC, so it'll just dump into this area. But as you can see over here, you do have your own separate thermostat for that, which is really cool. Not a lot of other brands do that. You also have a TV backer here with the appropriate connections and a sliding pocket privacy door. So, all right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the interior. Let's go ahead and close up this slide out and look at it in road mode. Okay, guys, so with the slide out closed, as you can see, you can get your pantry space. You can walk in here. You can easily get through to the dinette, through to the kitchen. You can get to all of your kitchen cabinetry, sink space, stove, microwave, and you can even get to the refrigerator. I'm going to go ahead and open this so you can see how far it will open. It easily clears that dinette. You can also get to the freezer portion, TV, theater seats, dinette. You can easily get to the bathroom, which is a very must-have feature for a lot of people. You're not getting to that bedroom, though. Unless you're Stretch Armstrong, there's, you can't even send a small kid in there. So that is the only thing that is hard to do in this one, is a travel overnight stop where you can't put the slide out down. And that's one of the things I really like to show people. That way they can see every all the ins and outs of this trailer. When you're spending, at least $35,000, $40,000, I would think most people would want to know every little thing about the trailer that they're potentially spending their hard-earned paycheck on. So if you appreciate that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, say thank you, whatever. Tell me I'm an idiot. I don't care. Again, I always like to show people that. So let's open this slide out back up so the next people that are going to view this can see this. And let's go look at the outside. Okay, guys, so we're on the outside of this Grand Surveyor 267RBSS. So as you can see up here, you have a nice 3/4 fiberglass front cap, as opposed to the Legend, which has the smooth fiberglass. I apologize for any wind noise. But up here, you've got your powered ton jack, 2 20-pound propane tanks for rails for your battery, plus your battery disconnect and your repeater for your tire pressure monitoring system. You also are going to have a nice little safety chain holder right there, or a dog leash clip, whatever you want to use it for. You've got 4 corner stabilizer jacks. Those are going to be manual, but they do give you the 3/4 jack adapter for the for your cordless drill, which is very nice. You don't want to use an impact because you can actually break those. Nice pass-through storage with the magnetic holdbacks, aluminum cage construction, plus aluminum bed bases. You also are going to have your motion sensor light. That's that griddle that comes with it for the outside kitchen. We'll leave that in the box so the new owners, whoever buys this, can open it. Slam latches on this door here. You have a massive power awning that is going to have LED light strips in there as well. Amber porch light, lit outside speakers. And then if we drop down and take a look underneath the trailer, you can see that you do have a forced air and a fully enclosed heated underbelly, which is very nice. A lot of brands will claim that they're 4-season, but they don't have the forced air heated underbelly. This also is going to have the Azdel composite sidewalls, which is a green-based material that does not delaminate when exposed to water. It also has twice the insulation value and is lighter than the Luan or wood alternative. Right here's going to be your outside kitchen, so you have a nice little mini fridge, propane hookup down below. You also, there's a little sink that'll go here, and this is where that griddle mounts. You're also going to have a cold water spray port right there. Outside TV hookups right here. There is no backer in the sidewall, so just keep that in mind. You'd have to put it on a picnic table or something. Tandem axle with the black aluminum wheels. Those do have the tire pressure monitoring system sensors in there as well. You are going to have your MORryde step above steps with the, let's see if I can show this. That's kind of hard to see, but there is a little light back in there, which is pretty cool. You have the black glass entry door, large entry assist handle, which is, again, is very nice as well. Another optional piece of equipment back here is we do have the option, or the standard bike rack. It's optional on the Legends, excuse me. Now the nice thing, you have a fully walkable roof with that 80-watt solar panel. That is a PVC roof membrane. The nice thing about that is it reflects a lot more UV rays away from the camper. It's going to keep that attic area in between the decorative wall panel on the inside and the roof decking. It's going to keep that about 15 to 20 degrees cooler. You've got your LED tail marker light, spare tire carrier, and backup camera prep location up there as well. Now up over here, you've got your 50 amp service. Then you're going to have your cable and satellite hookups, black tank flush, and city water connection. You also are going to have your terminations right here. Notice how close they are to the frame. That's one of the things I really like that Surveyor does. It keeps you from dragging the thing off, and I hear that so many people do that anymore. Your slide-in walls are laminated. Your main walls are laminated. And then your rear wall is also laminated. So that is a really nice feature. A lot of brands in this weight class are not doing that. They're just doing the main walls here. So you are also going to have, this one does have the two dumps because of your kitchen as well. I always like to mention that just so people are aware. You've also got your freshwater connection right here and your water heater that is gas electric with direct spark ignition. Other side of your pass-through storage is there as well. So all right guys, that's going to wrap it up for the 2023 Grand Surveyor Model 267RBSS. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or if you'd like pricing and availability, you can leave those questions down in the comment section down below. You can also give us a call at 806-335-2336, or you can email us at contact@custom-rv.com. Remember, at Custom RV, we don't do any hidden dealer fees. Those are just pesky and annoying. We don't do that in practice. We wouldn't have been in business for 45 years this year if we had done it, chose to do business that way. And we know that RVs are made for women, so men can go camping. If you could do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and notification bell. That'll help you stay up to date with all of our new videos. And it really helps the channel when you hit that subscribe button. I would really like to get to at least 3,500 subscribers this year. We're just over 2,075, so spread the word, share this video, keep hitting that like, commenting, subscribing, doing all that stuff. I won't keep rambling on about that, but we hope that you enjoyed the video. We hope to see you out on our lot or hear from you very soon. Love seeing those comments too, by the way. And have a wonderful rest of your day, guys, and let's get out there and do some camping.